Yeah, hello guys, how are you doing? How is trading? Today we're talking about an important strategy that you want to know and you don't want to miss out on that strategy. So guys, if you are new to the channel, please help us and click on the subscribe button and also give us a like. Please, liking is not paid. Just click on the like button. It's very important, and comment in the comment section if you like the video. All right, this is HumbleFx signing in, and today we are going to be talking about the exact things you need to do about the boom and crash. Yesterday I posted a video, and that video has many people are just giving me a feedback on that video. So if you want to watch that video, it's actually a very strong strategy that work very good on boom crash 1000. Click on you will see a link right now on this video description, or check a link that pop up now on the screen. That video is very massive. You don't want to miss out that video. And then today we are going to be talking about, we are not going to use indicators today. I'm going to show you how to actually trade the boom and crash market even with no indicators. All right, so let's get to the business. So if you did not come to my class last time, you don't want to miss this class. You don't want to actually miss this class. You want to stay to the class to the end, so you get some of the gist we did in the class and all that. So the class videos are still available for those that want to get the video. It's just really, but this time around I want to give those that will get the video now a further discount. So if you want to get the video right now, for the next 24 hours, I'm going to give out the video for just $15 only. Yeah, the video costs more than that. Of course, you know, those that join the class can give a testimony of that, but because I want to give you out, I just want people to trade profitably. In the video consists of how to catch spike, how to scalp, how to trade long, what to look at. Many things that you don't know about boom and crash and the forex in general is in that video. Just videos that we did in the class, so you can get it now at a very reduced price. Yeah, if you just start and you get it. That is how the best way I can help you guys again get the video and the knowledge that was dispatched in the last class. Now let's proceed to the class. So if we come to this part, this class, right, this chart now, this is crash 300 and we are on the 30 minutes time frame. So what do we look out for to take our entries and all that? So now let me show you guys, let me introduce you guys to the power of the trend line strategy and all that. Now before I forget, even in the class an expensive PDF document that you get from me, or when you get a video. That PDF is very expensive, and you don't want to miss out of that. Yes, only the PDF is over $100, but I will give it to you for free for those that get the video in the next 24 hours. All right, we don't joke here, guys. So this is, I'm trying to analyze this crash 300 and show you guys what you need to do to make this. This is the working strategy you need to know. This is the working strategy that you need to know. You will see that this market is actually not giving us any clear direction, even though right now it is choky, going up and down, up and down. So we expect the price to go up to this point, trend line, then drop down. That is what we are expecting right now. We're expecting a market that will go up to that point and then drop down. So why do we consider that to happen? Of course, if we come here, we saw there is rejection here. Price came back here. This thing did not reach trend line, but then it came down. Trend line here, come to the trend line. So all these things here have been rejecting the trend line so much. The trend line is being rejected both sides. So we are expecting the market to come up again to this other side here, then shoot downside after it hits that other place. That is what we are expecting from the crash 300. Now if we check on the higher time frame, let me see if you can check it on the higher time frame, like this is 1 hour time frame. All right, this is 1 hour time frame. If you check it out on 1 hour time frame, we'll see that we are still having the same pattern right here. Check it out on 4 hour time frame. 4 hour time frame here is not having a clear pattern. Let me clear this line so that we'll get a clear view of the chart. If I take out these things here in this 4 hour time frame, we don't have a clear chart view. We don't have a clear direction, market direction right here. although we can actually take our box to mark out this important uh this important level here. So this is an important level that we want price to, and that is where price just actually hits that zone, that zone here. This is called the demand zone because it is, we have so many rejections happening, we have so many rejections happening at that particular point. So now in this video you get the full details of this zones that we talk about here in the class that we had with my students. Now, all right, now you see here, now we have the market come to that zone, as you see here, perfect entry here, and this is 4 hour time frame and it's been going up. So where do we expect to take our take profits if actually we take that sniper entry? All right, if you are taking your entry at that point, at least you should be going to take profits at, I always say that you take profit at the nearest high. Yes, at the nearest or the previous high. Like look at this point, this point here, where we have the green candle in between. So we are going to take that into consideration, and that is where we are going to take our profits if we are already in the inside of the buy. All right, so that will give you over 3 to 400 pips, right, from the price point now to that point will give you over pips. Now, but you know, like, if we go down to lower time frame, the trend is not the same. We might be afraid of spikes and all that, but guess what? In boom and crash, spikes happens just at the movements of the market. So if you are trading a swing, then you don't want to check out all this time frame that will show you this. You just go how to need higher time frame to get the details that you want to get. Now let's also check also the boom 5300 in again. Now here is boom 300, guys. There's a spike here. You see, I'm in a trade in this boom 300. I'm in a trade here, and then the spike happened on me. And why am I holding this trade? Because already, even though this trade already, I should have closed this trade right here on my trend line, because you see that it touched my trend line. I was not checking it out. I was not there to check it out, and it spiked on me. So I could have closed it at that place, but why am I holding it in the first place? Let's go down to one or daily time frame. Let me take out this line so that we get a clearer view. Now if I go to the daily time frame right here, I'm going to see that the market, there was uh, a high that was broken out here. Okay, so that was a high broken out at that point. So now if you scroll up to the downside, to the left side, you can also take your line, get to this place. Where am I taking reference to? Respect to this, where I saw the rejection at that point. Now if I take that to the left on my chart, let me zoom in. Let me see if I can see that line that I drew. So there might be a tendency of price spiking up to that point again before we have the massive sale that is going to happen on boom 300. So if you're watching this video right now and you want to take this trade, we have to wait, have to take your entry. This might be your entry position, and take your entry at 9800. Yes, 9800 should be your sell limit of this. That is 300 pips, right, from 250 pips from now. Now you take your entry, and we're going to expect a very massive sell from that market. Now let's check on the weekly time frame. Now if you check on the weekly time frame, it's also saying the same thing as the daily time frame. So that is the highest high. That is the highest movement that the boom 300 has ever moved ever since it's created. So it will not be easy for you to break out at that point. So we're going to take a very long sell from that position. Now let us come down and look for some kind of patterns that we need to take. Now if I'm to take patterns here, let me change. I don't want to make my chart to look uh, landscape. It might affect. Now look at this, guys. Look at what's happening here. If you have a trending market like this this thing you're learning here can be used on any indices, both with volatility indices and all that, even currency pairs. All right. So now look at what is happening here. I have a line on my chart. This line on my chart is a moving average. Yes, is a moving average 21 exponential applied to close. So you can use it also to and take a support level. Look at that price come to the support here, and it's rejected here, rejected here, rejected here, rejected here. So you see that it is playing actually important role as a support that will guide you on taking your entries and all that. Now, there's something that happening here that I want to show you guys. Let me take my line also. Let me take my line and draw it for you here. If I draw this line from this point, somewhere like that, now you could see that this is actually something that had been happening here. There was a rejection here, which you know, there's a rejection here, there was a rejection here. Now what happened here, there was this line here, there's a break out of that line. So what do we do when we saw the kind of breakout? All right, when that breakout happens, the next thing you are supposed to do is to wait for a retest, of which we had a retest. There's a breakout here, then we had a retest to that point here, and then we take a sell. So when you take this sell, when do you expect to take your profits? You have to go back to your left to check the previous low. Okay, previous low. We can check out here. See this low here. This is actually a chain. All right, and we are taking this low as a case study. Now that is TP, and look at that point. We take our TP. The TP was hit successfully. Of course, the TP was hit successfully before the spike continues, and then you're able to take your TP right at that low, right at that low, and that is it. You take your profit at that low. This movement will have given you some kind of massive pips. Then we'll have the spike that happened. Now, when the spike happened, also see something happening here. So when you see this kind of rejections happening, what you need to do is to prepare yourself to take entry at the high. So you see this point here, there, because we have seen the first rejection here. It happened in here. We have many rejections happening at that point, and then price come back to it again here. At this particular point, we should be taking our entry right at that rejection, because we know that it will not be easy for price to break out of that point. And what happened? Market started to go up and down here. Okay, we were still holding the market before it break down. So the first TP would have been here. The first TP would have been here, the previous low. And the next TP would have also been here. The second low, the last TP also would have been here. All right, that is just the simple thing. Let me use line so that you get what I'm talking about clearly. Now I say that here should be your first TP, which is the previous low. Yeah, here the previous low, and you are taking your TP, first TP there, and second TP might come somewhere here, this horizontal line. Right, that is just simple as that. Then the third TP is the other low like this. Simple as that, guys. So if you understand this concept of trading, you are going to really make good profits in the market space. Right, you're going to make good profits in the market space. This market continues to spike up and down, but I'm still going to hold my market. I'm still going to hold this trade strong and strong and strong, because something happening around that point. I'm still going to hold it, even though I still expect it to spike high. But until this levels here is taken out, until these levels here are taken out, I'm not going to close that trade. All right, so I'm still going to hold the trade up and running. Now let's just also go to boom 1000 and see what happening there. Now on boom 1000, you will see how my line is doing a great job. Spike here, spike here, spike here. So it's actually working very good. Now taking it to the higher time frame, what do we expect right now? Just get to your line, get your trend line, draw your trend line. Very simple as that. If you draw a trend line, what do you see? What is happening here? We were expecting a sell, guys. Yes, boom 1000, we're expecting a sell on the boom 1000 indices. All right, this is just a sell we're expecting on the M15, even though it might not be a long sell. And let's check on a higher time frame to see if actually that is going to be a long sell or something like that. So checking on a high time frame, we are seeing that there is no clear movement here. There are just rejections up and down, but we can take a sale right now. So if you get this video right now and you check on the 1000 and you see this pattern on your own chart, kindly go in for a sale and make some profit for yourself. All right, and I would like you to comment on the comment section on uh, how you see this strategy. I'm showing you guys for free. Now if you want to get the strategy, the full video of how to analyze the market, like just as you are seeing me doing it, then the tutorial that we had is actually meant for you. I go ahead and check on the video description. You will see the link to my profile, and you can chat me on WhatsApp or on Telegram, and you will get the full video. It's no one, it's about 5 videos or something like that. You get the full videos and you learn what you need to do. All right, so this is actually a sell. You can take a sell entry right now on this market, and we're good to go. Yeah, we don't have to be afraid. Now, what is your stop loss? If you're taking this entry now, what should be your stop loss? What your stop loss is supposed to be above the trend line, but I will suggest you take your stop loss right here. Taking your stop loss, I say you are taking 30 pips stop loss, 30 pips stop loss, all right, and you are going for a long journey, because this is actually going to go down. If it plays out, it should be going down, all the way down, like that. So that is what you're going to do. So you can take this entry and use it to make your day. And here's your stop loss, 30 pips stop loss from the entry right now. All right, and that is what you need to do in this class. So guys, see you in the next video. The next video, we're going to be talking about something else very, very important, and you don't want to miss out. See you in the next video. Until then, I remain HumbleFx. Enjoy.